Hey guys, Wet Movie 1 back here again, and it's time to go hoard up. Are you guys ready? I know I sure am. This is gonna be the last hoarding up video of 2019, because 2020 is just around the corner, or midnight tonight is gonna be 2020. Oh man, 2019 has some good moments in it for me, some really what the hell moments for me, but hopefully 2020 will bring us all, a good year when it comes to just, all of us, mental health, well-being, and, just all kinds of positive stuff hopefully happens for all of us. But today, I looked on the websites to see what kind of new releases were coming out today. Not a whole hell of a lot. So it may not even be really worth my time going to like some of like the main stores today, like Best Buy, Walmart, and Target. I may hit up one of those places, but today I'm gonna be going to some thrift stores and seeing what kind of maybe some goodies we can come across, pick up, maybe something out of print or cool. So come along with me and let's see what we can find out in the wild today. And also, if you guys haven't seen it yet, make sure you guys check out my last video I uploaded yesterday talking about my top 10 worst movies of 2019 that I personally saw. As soon as that video hits 5,000 views or more, I'll be uploading my top 10 best movies of 2019. But guys, let's head on out of here right now. Let's go to some thrift stores and see what we can find. Well guys, at my first stop of the day, the Open Book. This is a place I don't normally go to very often because they don't really restock their movie section, all that much. But since it's been a while, might as well go into the Open Book and see what they got going on. Like there's just a little bit of physical media, out here. Some, of course, some common stuff, election and Rocky Balboa war with, Jason Statham. It's really windy out today, so hopefully you guys can hear what I'm, talking about here. But I've always liked Leave It to Beaver, like the movie here. It wasn't that bad, Of course, you got the classic American Pie, just a lot of generic stuff. But they should have some more physical media inside today. And it says 50% off entire store. Well, guys, in the Open Book right now, and they do have like a little display, or kind of little thing that you would see at Best Buy with a little tray out here that brings over the new release movies that they get. But they have all the old crusty stuff in here. It says some common Disney titles going on in here. They even have a table here full of stacks of DVDs. Like it looks like a lot of common stuff here too, like common / generic kind of stuff. And here's a movie I don't think I've ever seen before, but I always hear people talking good things about it, The King's Speech. Let me know down below, is this a movie you guys think I might dig? And if you're wondering why I'm talking so low, it's a bookstore. I can't be talking all loud and shit. But they also have this big old section, over here, full of like DVDs and TV show seasons. It doesn't look like they have a whole lot Blu-ray wise this time around. But here's the pricing that they have here: $2 each, or 3 for $5 for the DVDs. Blu-rays are $5, or you see it right here. That's the little pricing guide that they got going on, and yet another American Pie right here. But here's a movie that not a lot of people talk about, but when it first came out, back in the day, The Truth About Cats and Dogs, I always kind of liked this one. Like a lot of romantic comedies, I'm not really a super big fan of, but this one right here, Janeane Garofalo. I don't know, man. You can't really go wrong with Janeane Garofalo, in my opinion. I always thought she was kind of cool. Well, out of the Open Book right now, and now I know why I don't come in here very often, because it's just a lot of junk. A lot of junk in there. Not a whole lot of anything super special. Just a lot of common stuff. A lot of things that you see multiple copies of, or, things that are just kind of like, I seen it. Do I need it? No. Do I have it? Probably. Kind of stuff. Well, guys, over at my next destination of the day, the Country Antique Fair, which is like an antique, like a little antique mall, that's always been here in my area that I've never really went into before, because we always, drove by it. But I'm gonna be heading on in there now and seeing what this place is all about. Let's go. Well, guys, just walked into the, vintage antique, like swap meet kind of, indoor swap meet kind of place. Just seeing what kind of stuff that they have in here. And it seems like each little booth is like its own little thing. And you can like, walk throughout this place and just see what you could come across in here, like old Barbie dolls and everything like that. Certain booths are like 20% off, up to 50% off on some of these things. You never know what kind of old cool you know, vintage stuff you can come across in here, like old, like little pins and different things, like an old Santa Claus right there just staring at you. But I'm gonna be walking through this antique mall. Maybe I can find some physical media or some like really old antique toys that I may pick up that I remember from my childhood or something, because who knows what I'm going to come across in this place. Hey guys, I also have a lot of Wizard of Oz stuff in here. They have like a Wizard of Oz race car. You know, it comes with a box and everything, and it has like, you know, the Cowardly Lion like on the front right there, and just a different, you know, characters on it. But the cool thing is, the best thing is the box right there with all the, you know, the characters on it and stuff. And they also have a Wizard of Oz cookie jar with, you know, Dorothy and the Good Witch right here. This is like $100 though, but that is pretty sweet. A pretty cool looking, you know, cookie jar. And they also have another cookie jar collectible thing here of the Three Stooges. Wait, how much is this one? How much is the Three Stooges one? Let me see. Oh, 40 bucks. That's all right for a little, you know, antique cookie jar stuff. Well, it does look like there is some physical media in this place right here. They have like the old Lonesome Dove VHS, you know, box set right here, along with some like TV show seasons of like Battlestar Galactica. What's this Kung Fu collection? There's like a little Kung Fu collection with like Bruce Lee. It's probably like all this like public domain, you know, kind of titles in there, like there's called the Tattoo collection, which I don't know what the hell that is. That's Fist of Fury in there. I'm sure the quality of these ones are Dookie Booty right there. But they also have like the best of Blossom. You can't go wrong with Blossom. I always thought, you know, Shout Factory or whatever was going to release the other seasons of it, but I believe they only released the first season, if I'm not mistaken, of Blossom, and then they sort of gave up on releasing the seasons of that. But antique malls are kind of cool to come across sometimes. You know what I mean? Like, I kind of sort of knew it was here, you know, in this area for a little while, but I just never, you know, came across, you know, never, you know, came in it or anything like that until now. Why? I don't know. I may make this a regular thing. And what is this back here? They have like old, like some Simpsons toys in here. But what is this? Barney's, you know, Bolorama game. It looks like you have Homer Simpson in there, like throwing a bowling ball to a couple of pins. What exactly is this? It's $50 though. Has anybody seen that before? Like, what kind of game is it? Like, does he like just move, or like I'm not gonna open the box to see what's going on, but I've never seen this toy before. Well guys, I came across another booth right here that has, you know, more physical media in it. Mostly it looks like more like music related DVDs and like Jay and Silent Bob, you know, Strike Back in here. It's like, you know, kind of like a mishmash, but mostly looks like, you know, like music like DVDs and like VHS tapes in here, like, you know, bands and Metallica and things like that. This is $12.95 for this DVD. Oh my god. But, you know, there's like some, you know, select other stuff, like, of course, like the Alien Quadrilogy set and some other, you know, mixed VHSs and stuff. There's a VHS I saw in here that I'm going to be getting just because it looks so like what the hell in my opinion, but I'll show you guys that at the end and everything, because I just have to get that random ass DVD. But that's all I'm really seeing physical media wise so far in here was that one booth, and now this one that has like all these other records and things. But I don't really collect records. What is that sound? What's going on? Was I the only one that was here? Did you guys hear that dinging, or am I out of my mind? Jesus, would anyone want this creepy thing in their house? I sure as hell wouldn't. This right here, this creepy little whatever, it's like metal or something. I don't know exactly, but it's $135 if you want this crazy little like devil goat, you know, right there. And they also have some like random other stuff in this little booth right here of like bobbleheads of the whole Osborne family. Why would anybody really want those? I have no idea. Don't get me wrong, I like the Osborne show, you know, when it was on and everything like that, but who needs some bobbleheads? Well guys, I'm still walking around this antique mall right now, and I came across this little booth that had this little box of DVDs for $2.50 each. Let's just see what they got in here. It's probably just common stuff like I've been seeing all day today, but you know, might as well check it anyway. But That's it. Well guys, at my next destination of the day, this may be kind of pointless going into Walmart today because there's really not a whole lot of anything being released today on like DVD and Blu-ray and stuff. Because the only thing I think that's coming out today is the new Nicolas Cage movie called Primal, you know, but I think that's it. But let's go into Walmart and find out. But yeah guys, in Walmart right now and taking a look at the new release rack that they have, and there's really nothing new that came out this week. All the other stuff that you see here has, you know, already been out, like the Overcomer, the Downton Abbey and everything. They're even kind of like filling spots with like Christmas movies, you know, and some other like, you know, promo stuff from like, you know, Black Friday, you know, up here right now. But like new release wise, I'm not seeing anything different this week. But let's see if I come across anything else in here, because I think like I said, I think the movie Primal came out. It's definitely not a big release title or anything, but that's the only thing I can think of. Yes, that's the one I'm talking about. This one right here, with you know, Nicolas Cage is the only other one that, you know, that I knew that came out today. Other than that, there's really nothing. I mean that I know of. You know, I mean this one was, you know, pure cringe. You know what I mean? Definitely not anything that's gonna change the world or anything like that. But when it comes to new releases, I think that's it. Like, what is this? Ghost in the Graveyard. I haven't seen this one out. It stars Jake Busey. That may be something that came out today, but that I'm not even 100% sure. You know what I mean? Like, I know I haven't seen this one in a Walmart before. That and the Animal Among Us. Well guys, I'm out of Walmart right now. Didn't come across anything cool or anything that I really need to get up on or anything like that. But I'm already at my next destination of the day, and that place is the Dollar Tree, man. So let's head on in there and see what they got going on. Well guys, I'm in the Dollar Tree right now, and they do have movies going on again, you know, over here. But up here by the front registers, I don't know if these are like new titles or like older. I'm dropping shit. Yeah, but like, I don't know if these are newer titles or like older stuff that's been here already. But I just wanted to come by to check again just to see, you know, what stuff could be in here. Oh, that's kind of a cool set. I already have the complete set of this already, like in a different, you know, the standalone editions of them. But if you guys have never seen the Bad News Bears movies, great flicks right there. And did you guys see that big truck out there full of oranges? Dude, like, I know sometimes you see people selling oranges and stuff outside, but like a big truck full of them, that was kind of crazy, kind of, you know, kind of cool at the same time. But this is the first time in a while that I've seen a show, 2.5 Men season in the Dollar Tree. You know, that's a first. That's a first in my thing over here. But I'm gonna keep looking through some of these DVDs and. But as I'm seeing here, there's not a whole lot of anything super new in this place right here. Christmas Caper with Shannon Doherty. Is this what her career has come to? You know, when it comes to things, like, I haven't seen her do a lot of stuff in many years. Like, I think the last thing I saw her in that I liked was back in the 90s was Mallrats. You know, I mean, of course, 90210 and everything, but has anyone ever seen the Christmas Caper with you know, Shannon Doherty in it? I know I haven't. Well, just had to come on by to see if they, you know, had anything worth, you know, getting movie-wise over here. Not really anything, but this is the place to be, and the only place anyone should ever get pregnancy test is over here at the Dollar Tree, because, you know, if you really want an accurate, you know, pregnancy test, this is the place you want to go to get it, to find out, you know, if you don't fucked up and your life is gonna change forever. Get them over here at the Dollar Tree. But let's get on out of here, man. Not really coming across a whole lot today. I found two things at that antique mall today, which I'm going to show you guys in just a few moments. Alright guys, I'm back home now from hoarding up. I'm about to show you guys the two things I picked up today at that antique mall. And I have like 3 little Blu-rays here to talk to you guys about today, to showcase to you guys, to let you guys know they're coming out soon on Blu-ray here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video so far. If you have, hit that thumbs up button, man. Show this video some love. But also, the one VHS I bought at the antique mall today, I really probably don't need it in my collection. But when I saw it, I'm just like, this could be some fun cringe. I mean, like, super cringe. You know what I mean? Like, I saw this, I'm like, wait, what? What is this? You know what I mean? And it's called Hangin' with Leo. It looks like a Teen Bop magazine turned into a VHS tape, but like all, you know, following Leonardo DiCaprio and talking about his career and life or something. But it says Leonardo DiCaprio unauthorized documentary, partying with pals at the beach, and on a date. And from some of these pictures, it looks like paparazzi pictures and shit. I'm just like, what is this? You know, and it's like 33 minutes long, and I just recently looked it up. It's on YouTube and everything. But I was just kind of like, when I saw this, it kind of reminded me like the old Teen Bop magazines, or you know, things like that came out back in the like 90s and things. I don't know if like teen magazines like that are still around, but like Bop and like Teen Beat and shit were like a big thing. You know, when I was growing up, my sister had it for Hanson, like, you know, Andrew Keegan and shit like that. But when I saw this, I'm like, okay, it was like $4. I'm like, do I need this? No, but I'll get it for the video. You know what I mean? It looks like some pure cringe. But the other thing I got is not a DVD or a Blu-ray, not physical media. I just saw it and I was just like, I want to get this. This looks pretty damn cool, but do I need it? Probably not. You know what I'm saying? But like, you guys know, my favorite movie of all time is The Goonies, right? And I was walking through this antique mall and I was just like, what? One-Eyed Willie, what are you doing here? I came across this little skeleton head, which is like made of like, I think styrofoam or something. And I was like, One-Eyed Willie? Whoa, where's your treasure, One-Eyed Willie? Willie, where is your treasure? This was like, what, like $3.50 or something like that. It's like, definitely like, you know, it's like made of like, yeah, like styrofoam or whatever. It's like cheaply painted, it's just something stupid. Right when I saw it, I thought of One-Eyed Willie, and for the price, I'm just like, you know what? This could be kind of cringy just to put up, you know, on the shelf somewhere and shit. But, you know, I got that. Why? I don't know. Because I'm a weirdo, baby. And I got 3 Blu-rays here to showcase to you guys today. One of which is a movie I still have to, you know, finish watching. And that is Angelina Jolie in Maleficent, Mistress of Evil. This is, of course, a sequel to the live-action remake of, you know, I believe, what, Sleeping Beauty or whatever. And, yeah, this one takes place about, like, the first Maleficent movie with Angelina Jolie was about 5 years ago, and now we're just kind of continuing the story, and now Michelle Pfeiffer is, you know, like a new character in the film, and Maleficent does not like her, and I believe she's, like, related to Sleeping Beauty or whatever it is, and, you know, they're just going, you know, back and forth with one another, at least as the time I'm watching this. It does look pretty good here on Blu-ray and things. It has some extended scenes, outtakes, and, you know, a little making of, you know, special featurette on here. So far, I'm enjoying it. I'm about midway through it and everything like that. I put it in last night and kind of, like, you know, fell asleep because I put it in like at 2 o'clock in the morning and stuff. I'm just like, oh, this is not the time to start a movie. But, yeah, Maleficent is coming soon to Blu-ray, DVD, and stuff like that out there. And next up over here is something I got from, what's it called? Shout Factory, and their Shout Select line. Very excited about this movie, man. Like, I've always been a fan of this dark comedy film. And it stars, of course, Jon Favreau, Christian Slater, Daniel Stern, and Cameron Diaz. And that is Very Bad Things. I believe this is the first time it's been released on Blu-ray in, like, you know, some sort of, like, special edition kind of form. This one has, like, a new audio commentary track by some, like, you know, film critics. A new interview in here with Jeremy Piven, and another new interview in here with Daniel Stern, which I really do want to see what he has to say about the, you know, the making of this movie. If you guys have never seen it before, it's pretty much about these, you know, group of friends going to Las Vegas because one of their buddies, played by Jon Favreau, I believe, is getting married, and they're there to go party, and, you know, they bring a stripper on over to their hotel room, and something happens and she dies, and then another thing happens and someone else dies, and it's just them trying to figure out what are they gonna do. They don't go to the cops, obviously. They're like, you know what, we gotta figure out how to cover this up, and this shit gets worse and worse and worse, but it's actually kind of really funny at the same time, you know what I mean? Like, real dark humor, because, I don't know, I always really liked this movie when I first saw it. Always got a kick out of it. I always like, you know, the cast in here with Daniel Stern, and of course, you know, Christian Slater, and, you know, Jon Favreau, who's went on to bigger and better things since this and Swingers, obviously, even though Swingers is the shit. I love that movie. But, yeah, man, I just want to let you guys know there's a new edition of Very Bad Things coming to Blu-ray from a Scream Factory or Shout Factory. I believe at the last week of this month is coming out. So if you guys want to pre-order it, you guys can pre-order it right now from shoutfactory.com. And the last one up right here is a movie I got from Lionsgate Home Entertainment. I saw this one in the theater, and that is called Jexi. This one stars, of course, you know, Adam Devine and Michael Pena, and it's pretty much about this one guy who's obsessed with his cell phone, like how everyone else is these days. But yet something happens to his phone, and it starts talking back to him, and he starts talking to it, and like the phone starts controlling his life, and like starts to like want to be in a relationship with him. And it gets this really kind of really wacky, crazy, and out there. And I can see a lot of people like getting turned off by this movie. But like, I really like this guy from Workaholics, and I kind of enjoyed, you know, just this dumb little, you know, comedy. And you know, it's dumb, it's really stupid. But like, I like stupid comedies, and I really did enjoy this movie right here. It does have a couple of little making ofs, you know, on this film right here on the Blu-ray itself. But if you guys haven't seen it yet, I recommend, like, you know, Redboxing it or going to your local video store if you guys have one still in your area and checking it out and things. But that's Jexi here on Blu-ray. I dug it. But that's all I have to show and talk to you guys about today for this Hoarding Up video today. If you guys enjoyed it, please hit that like button. Make sure you guys check out my newest video I put up last night talking about my top 10 worst movies I've seen in 2019. It should be popping up right here in a little annotation on the screen. Make sure you guys click it, check it out. And yeah, expect a new video coming soon where me and my friend Aaron went to a couple of cool little video stores. You know, what was it called? In Ventura County, I found a 2-story video store. Like, it was a rental shop that had a downstairs and an upstairs. I was just like, holy shit. And of course we found some other cool retro video stores you know, around that same area too. And that video is going to be coming up I believe Thursday or Friday, so make sure you guys stay tuned for that if you guys are into, like, you know, retro movie hunting stuff. It was really kind of cool, man. But like I said, make sure you guys check out my worst of list right here on your screen, and I'll see you guys all next time.